Fine Girl Dime, and welcome back, Fine Girls. And the Fine Girls are anyone who has already been subscribed to the channel, so feel free to do so. So I'm not sure if y'all know about the Chrisean Rock situation, but I'm gonna tell y'all about it, and it's full of drama. It involves Chrisean Rock and Jaidyn Alexis being besties.
It's gonna be like, you know, my bestie.
And then we have Blueface, who's fighting Chrisean's best friend. And I just want to know y'all thoughts on the situation. If you have already heard about it, let me know your thoughts. And if you haven't, just make sure you continue to watch this video, and then I will keep you abreast, okay? And if I missed anything that y'all want to add, let me know, okay? Put it in the comment section as well. So let's get into this Chrisean Rock, Blueface, Jaidyn Alexis drama. So it all starts off with Chrisean. She's in the studio. It's 4 a.m. She's celebrating her boyfriend's K Suave's birthday, right? And all of a sudden she gets a call from Marsh, her best friend, who is also babysitting Chrisean Rock and her sister's kids, saying, hey, Blueface is in the house. Blueface is in the house. You need to know this. You need to know that Blueface is trying to steal your kid. And then Chrisean Rock is like, no, you better guard my baby with your life. So Chrisean's best friend, Marsh, is like, yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. So while she's standing on business, Blueface gives her a little pow, pow, pow. Now Marsh is trying to stop him from leaving with the baby. How she's able to do this, she says, okay, you know what? You're not going anywhere with the baby without me being there too. Blueface and Marsh get into Blueface's car, which he later claims he was in an Uber, but we'll catch him in that lie later. So Blueface, he comes to Chrisean Rock's house, starting all that drama. Now Marsh, baby Chrisean, and Blueface are now going in Blueface's car. They driving back to Blueface's house. Now, they get in a car crash, and now they actually have to take an Uber to the house. When this happens, Chrisean is able to go to Blueface's house shortly after Blueface, Chrisean Jr., and Marsh arrives to the house. So they are now at Blueface's house. So everybody that we mentioned in the story is at Blueface's house. Blueface and Marsh, they going back and forth, and Jaidyn, he tries to summon Jaidyn Alexis to beat up Marsh. They don't get into a fight. Jaidyn, she is just waking up out of her sleep because, mind you, it's early in the morning. Like I said, Chrisean Rock is now over there. They're going back and forth. Chrisean Rock, she had to play into the character of like, yeah, I'm gonna let this NF me so I can try and get this baby. So she comes to the house. She's trying to get the baby. She successfully gets the baby, and Blueface is like, okay, I'm gonna go back to the house with you to drop the baby off. This is not needed. Most likely he was trying to F Chrisean, and Chrisean was gonna accept because she's always been doing that. People always give her accolades and commend her for like, oh, you're getting over Blueface and all that, which in some ways she is. But if you are still physically giving someone your body and they feel like they can just call you and you will come over to F them, then you're not as over them as you try to convince the public that you are. You can say all these words, but if your actions don't show that, then I don't believe you. So like, he still has control over you, as you see. And in this situation, I can definitely understand her coming over because she's trying to get her baby back. So then Jaidyn Alexis is like, oh, no, like that's not gonna happen. I'm coming. I'm gonna be over there to see off Chrisean Rock. So they get in the car. So Jaidyn Alexis and Chrisean Rock is in the car, and that's when y'all came in and y'all saw the video, right, of Chrisean Rock and Jaidyn Alexis being besties now.
It's gonna be like, you know, my bestie.
Now, some people are saying, oh yeah, I'm so happy, girl power, they're sticking together and all that. But if you think about how things really were in the situation as a whole, it's not really a girl power situation. Jaidyn Alexis felt insecure like she always does, and she wanted to be the person to be there with Chrisean, so her baby daddy Blueface wasn't the person there, and so they won't, you know, do whatever they were doing. But what's so strange is like, and it's not even really strange. I think it's more strange that y'all think that they are closer now when it is all, I won't say that it's all fake, but I will say that they slight each other. They don't like each other. You don't want a friend like this.
Oh, I swear I wish I could be her right now and we could fight it out.
No, you don't.
I don't.
What are you talking about? So why the are you saying that?
And even in this situation, it isn't involving the kids. Like, you can still be cordial with someone and the kids get along without you being best friends with a person. Chrisean, she was just giving someone the rundown on everything that was happening on her phone. And she was like, and then this B, and then Jaidyn Alexis was like, oh no, don't call me a B. And then Chrisean was like, oh yeah, Jaidyn Alexis. And then she was like, that's cute, that's cute.
Right. So look, PD, so we figured out the common denominator. It's not us.
Oh my God.
Just answer.
No.
See, so look, he know I ain't
y'all
gonna
finna
answer.
both get
so I ain't
that
get
answer.
caught my phone. I'm on live. PD.
Y'all, he finna get both of y'all now, bro.
Yeah, he's like, we scared. Oh God, cause I'm like, look, I gotta perform at the Wild Wave show tonight. I'm with Jaidyn Alexis.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, that's so cute. I'm
You
sorry.
gotta be like, my bestie.
My bad. We gotta do the shimmy. You gotta do the shimmy.
Like, they're together in the car together, but it's not a girl power situation. It's just these two people just so happen to be in the car with each other, and they're being fake towards each other at the moment because they both dislike the same person. The enemy of your enemy is not your friend. So, but they should be cordial because they have children together. But, first of all, there are so many crimes happening in this situation. So we have Jaidyn Alexis and Chrisean in the car together. They're both they are both drinking while they're driving. So that's an error number one. Number two, the kid is in the back seat and they're doing all this. Like, Blueface, he claims to care for the kid. Chrisean, she claims to care for the kid, and she might care for the kid, but she still makes extremely irresponsible decisions, and people continue to make excuses for her and saying she's a learning mother. You don't have to be a learning mother to know not to drink and drive with the kid in the car, okay? Blue, he's drinking and driving. He later tries to lie and act like he had an Uber the whole time, when really he didn't. He said he pulled up. Usually when people use the term pull up, it means they came in their car. People don't usually say I pulled up in an Uber, or if they do, they say I pulled up in an Uber. But when you say pull up, alludes to the fact that you drove there. Blue, he seemed very crazy, like he had did some of them, okay? And the whole thing was just irate, crazy, okay? Blue is upset. He calls Chrisean. Jaidyn answers it, and then she realizes, oh, this isn't my phone. This is Chrisean's phone. I'm sure she was going all through Chrisean's text messages, looking at everything, and I'm sure Chrisean didn't have a problem showing her, like, hey, this is what your baby daddy be saying to me. He's engaged to you, but this is what he be telling me. And I'm not really convinced that Chrisean Rock is trying to get away from Blue. I'm not convinced. Maybe it seems like she's working on it, but she's just not there yet, in my opinion. I'm just annoyed by the whole situation, okay? It's just so crazy. Blueface, he claims he cares about the kid as well, but he took the kid out of his bed while he was sleeping at 4 a.m. If you really cared about the kid, you would have just stayed at the house and watched the kid. Since you, oddly enough, were able to get inside the house in the first place, you would have just stayed there with the kid if you didn't trust Marsh with your child. The child that you didn't even want to claim. This whole thing was just Blue wanting to get some pum-pum from Chrisean, his ego feeling attacked because Chrisean was not paying him any mind initially, and she wasn't going to give him pum-pum. She was going to give pum-pum to her guy, K Suave, who oddly enough has not been a part of any of this. He hasn't said anything about it, but they're supposed to be boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, I would feel, granted, they only been together for like, I don't know, a month, but I would feel so upset if I had a baby daddy and he just powed me in the face and I have a black eye, and my boyfriend didn't come and try and defend my honor. But on top of them not calling the cops, like, I see if your boyfriend doesn't do all that stuff because you called the cops on the person that boomed you, but if you didn't call the cops, your boyfriend's not even gonna do anything to try and defend you or anything. Or maybe something's happening behind the scenes and they're just not talking about it because they don't want to incriminate themselves, because they might plan on doing something or they already have. But the only thing that I feel like has happened behind the scenes is people getting paid off. So initially they said that Blueface did all this stuff. Blueface, he hit Jaidyn. Blueface, he hit Chrisean and gave her a black eye. Blueface hit Marsh. Then all of a sudden, 1 or 2 days later, Marsh comes out and she says, oh no, the hits didn't connect. The hits didn't connect. I was like, boom, boom, boom. So she was like bobbing and weaving, supposedly. And the only reason why his hand connected with her upper brow was because they were on the floor at some point. And I'm thinking, what happened to baby Chrisean if y'all are on the floor tussling? Like, is baby Chrisean in someone's hand? Like, it was just real weird. But of course, they're all like, we're not doing that cop stuff. We're not doing that cop stuff. And I'm just like, ugh, this is so sad. This is so, so sad. So people think that Marsh has gotten paid off. Honestly, I don't even think Chrisean had to pay Marsh off. Why? Because Marsh has this odd loyalty to Chrisean. She did say that she felt like Chrisean would have done the same thing for her, which, you know, it might be the case because Chrisean is crazily loyal to Blueface for no reason at all. And, you know, that might be the case. I think that might be the case. Maybe Chrisean would do some things like that. On the other hand, sometimes I think she wouldn't do something like that because I think she also uses people as her pawns because she knows that the people around her, regardless of them being family, they are definitely trying to use her and trying to be put on. The reason why I feel like Marsh will be able to be paid off, they're just, I don't know, they're just trying to protect Blue, and Blue is already, come on, I don't get it. What is it about him? What is it about him? So the next day passed. Jason Lee, he does an interview, I believe it was on Instagram Live with Blueface, for free by the way, and they're just talking, going back and forth, and Jason Lee asked some very direct questions. How did you get in the house? And Blueface just skated past this. He did not want to answer it. He initially told a lie about him pulling up, and then he said he Ubered. Which one is it? Did you pull up or did you Uber? And he didn't even try and be slick and be like, well, I pulled up in an Uber. Like, he didn't do that. He just tried to like bypass it completely. And then you have all these other people who are supporting his lies at this point. And I mean, they're all liars. They're all liars.
I'm a piece of shit.
I just feel really bad for Chrisean Jr. Like, Chrisean Jr. has been through so much in his 3 months of living, and even before the 3 months when you think about it, his form, like even when he was in Chrisean Rock's stomach, it was still all that drama going around. And I just feel really sorry for this kid, and I hope that he does not become a product of his environment as far as like all the toxicity goes. Blueface, he also had a discussion with Whack 100. He wants to get the baby tested. He's been saying that forever, that he wanted to get the baby tested. If you wanted to get the baby tested, you would have gotten him tested. You just didn't. And then, if kind of like with Chrisean, if Chrisean really wanted to be about that action as far as like her child being her biggest priority, she would have called the cops when Blue released the baby's ping ping pic. Like, it's just very disappointing, and these people are just, they're all disgraces. It's so sad. Let me know y'all thoughts in the comment section below about this situation. Who do you feel the most sorry for? Who do you feel was the initiator of all this drama? Do you think that this situation could have been de-escalated by everything that was happening? Now, let me know your thoughts. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. This is all very crazy, and I need to know what y'all think about it. I need to know what y'all think about this situation.